find in this week's Parsha, Am Yisrael is starting to leave Mitzrayim. And in the second pasuk, the Torah says, Vayasev Elohim et ha'am derech hamidbar yamsuf v'chamushim alu v'nei Yisrael me'eretz Mitzrayim. We know Hashem said, I don't want to take them directly, ki karovu, maybe they're going to go back to Mitzrayim. So he took us Heseba around derech hamidbar yamsuf, and then the Torah says, v'chamushim alu v'nei Yisrael me'eretz Mitzrayim. And the Midrashim here have a big problem. What does it mean, v'chamushim alu v'nei Yisrael me'eretz Mitzrayim? Is it just tell me the number? Because if it's the number, we already knew that already in Parshat Bo. 600,000 men besides the women and children. What is this v'chamushim alu v'nei Yisrael me'eretz Mitzrayim? Here we have two Midrashim that are quoted in Rashi, but we also have the Targum Yonatan ben Uziel, both in our Parsha and in Parshat Bo, and the Targum Yerushalmi. And there's a gorgeous, gorgeous interpretation here by Rav Yosef Salant that I wanted to share with you. The two interpretations which we've heard in Rashi, v'chamushim is either, v'chamushim is that they had weaponry, clean mizuyanim, they came out with proper neshek to go out, the ammunition. And then there's a second interpretation. Davar acher, chamushim, echad michamisha yatsu. 1 out of 5 left. V'arba chalakim, and 4 parts died. Bishloshit me'afel. Because of people that didn't have emunah in Hashem, they died during the 3 days of darkness. The Targum Yonatan ben Uziel here explains v'cholchad im chamsha tafla sliku b'nei Yisrael me'eretz Mitzrayim. He says chamushim means that each person with their 5 children left Mitzrayim. So also in Parshat Bo, he says the same thing on the pasuk of Kishesh Meot Elef Ragli Agvarim Levad Mitaf. He says there like 6,000 men, bar except Mitafla Chamsha L'Chol Gavra. Sounds like each mishpacha, it's a miracle. Each one had exactly 5 kids. Very tough. And then furthermore, the Targum Yerushalmi explains that what were they mizuyanim, as opposed to Rashi, that they had a lot of ammunition. They were mizuyanim with ma'asim tovim, be'uvdat tava. There, Am Yisrael left with their good actions. That's where they left from Mitzrayim. And Rav Yosef Salant says, number 1 again, this is not the place to tell me about the numbers. Number 2, how is it possible that each family had exactly 5 kids? Number 3, what do you mean they left with their good ma'asim tovim? We say in Yechezkel, it says ve'at arum ve'eria, which we say in Leil Seder, that they were naked with mitzvot. They weren't zoche, they weren't meritorious of the Gula until Hashem had to give them the dam haPesach and dam brit milah. So what do you mean they left with their good actions? All of this comes, and Rav Yosef Salant explains all of these midrashim with one basic idea. During Makat Choshech, it's true that 4/5 died, but that's probably the Mivugarim, the ones who were Rishayim, the kids. They didn't do anything wrong. And therefore, what probably happened, explains Rabbi Yosef Salant, is that we had orphans of 4 out of 5 families. And instead of just leaving them, the 1/5 of the family of Am Yisrael that remained, instead of just going inwards, they now left. And what do? Each family now left. It doesn't mean that each family had 5 kids when they left V'chamushim, each one had 5 kids. But rather, everyone left with their own family, the 1/5, and then they adopted, amongst that 1/5, they adopted the other 4/5 of children to be able to come with them to leave Mitzrayim. This explains Rav Yosef Salant that the whole point of the location of this pasuk is not to tell me the numbers, but rather is to tell me the tzidkut of Am Yisrael. Because normally Rav Yosef Salant explains, when I go on a trip with my family, especially if I'm just going on a small tiyul here in Eretz Yisrael, you go with your family. If a certain neighbor of yours asks for a chesed to take 1 or 2 of their kids, so you might do it. to try to be a good neighbor, a good friend. But sometimes it's a little shlepsach, you don't really want to do it, but you do it because you want to be a shachein tov, a chaver tov. Here, alachat kama v'kama, Am Yisrael is going derech hamidbar, derech rechoka. They don't know where they're going. And still what happens? They go and they adopt the other 4/5, the other 80% of the children that the parents had died. This comes to tell us what the chamushim was, what the Targum Yerushalmi says, that they were mizuyanim ba'avda tava. They had these good ma'asim. And what the Targum Yonatan said, v'chochad im chamsha tafla. Not each one with 5 kids, but each one being able to care about Am Yisrael, to care about the other 4/5. This explains Rav Yosef Salant, the pshat of a famous song that we like singing, a pasuk in Yirmiyahu of Ko Amar Hashem, Zacharti lach chesed ne'uraych, lechtech acharai bamidbar, beretz lo zerua. What is going after the chesed? Many people think and focus on, as Rashi says there, the chesed ne'uraych is that you went after my leaders Moshe and Aaron in a not knowing where to go. You didn't have to say Del Derech, but you had emunah. The chesed ne'uraych is talking about the chesed of the emunah that you had even though you didn't have food. However, according to this pshat, Rav Yosef Salant says, the chesed ne'uraych is the chesed. Look at the chesed that Am Yisrael gomlei chasadim. When we were going out after the tragedy of 4/5 of people that didn't make it because they didn't have the emunah in Hashem, the 1/5 comes and takes the other 4 families worth, the 4/5 worth, and adopt them and take them out of Eretz Mitzrayim. This is possible. It's not only the chesed, explains Rav Yosef Salant, but another chacham says that's chesed ne'uraych, that it's the afka chesed with the ne'arim, not ne'uraych, but it's with the ne'arim, the chesed that Am Yisrael did with the children to be able to be meritorious. May we be zoche in days that a lot of people like looking at the bad in people and being able to mekanter and to accuse, to understand the merits we have within Am Yisrael, to understand that is the chasadim that we have. With that, Bezrat Hashem, enjoy a beautiful Shabbat with our families, and possibly even with a chaver or shachin tov. Shabbat shalom.